Hello and welcome to more Sonic Boom! I'm at the loading screen here. I was just at the menu because as we get into the thing here, it's going to go to the cutscene that we ended off on last time. Now, I will say, guys, I just recorded this, or I thought I did, but I forgot to hit record. It's been a long time since that happened. I recorded for a good 25 minutes. It was an awesome recording. Gosh, dang it, I can't believe this happened again. I'm gonna go ahead and vocally express how I feel about this happening, just to get it all out.
Hold on.
Just gonna. Okay, let's go ahead and record this again. I can't even remember what I talked about last time, but let me just go ahead and say that because I've been recording for Glitch Fest, I have already beaten this game at this point. I've actually beaten the game twice, so keep that in mind from this point on. This will not be a blind playthrough, and especially not this part because I just played this, gosh dang, 20 minutes ago. So this is like my fourth time playing this part. Fantastic. So what we have to do here is go through and kill a bunch of enemies, and also an awesome attack I figured out about is if you use Sonic's homing attack over and over, he'll eventually do a dive bomb attack, which is really nice here. So we have to go kill all these guys. I think I just have to go over here and hit the switch, actually. Or maybe not. I have to do something to free Tails. Oh, here we go. So we pull this with the enter beam. That'll drop down that red wall. And now Tails can go up there, use that little jumpy jump. And I think he's going to go up and actually drop something for me to use. Go for it, Tails. Tails? What are you doing? Tails, go up. Why is he just standing there, dude? Okay, what he's supposed to do is go up and drop down a ramp for me to use as Sonic. Instead, he's just sitting there doing nothing. And I can't actually do anything about this.
A little busy.
So I think the game is just glitched. Let me go ahead and kill myself and see if that helps. Will this make Tails do anything? Please do something, Tails. So now I can go back over this way. Even before Tails is just still sitting there. Well, this is just fantastic. Tails is sitting there doing nothing. I think I just broke the game, guys. Maybe it's because I did the combat too fast and I hit the green switch before doing this, but it appears that I cannot continue the game. So I guess I'm gonna have to restart again. I will be right back. Wait! Wait, why did breaking that make him go?
Careful.
Oh, okay. Apparently you have to hit that to make him move. I thought I broke the game, I guess I didn't. So there you go.
Send it on down.
That makes no sense to me, but anyways, let's move on. I am prepared for anything to happen with this game at this point. So, killing myself made me drop my rings down to about 20. I think you spawn with 20 rings typically, but not a big deal. When you die and go back to a checkpoint, the world doesn't actually reset. The only thing that changes is your position. So all the enemies are going to be at the same spot. They're going to have the same HP. Everything's going to be about the same. So there you go, we do have to destroy those computers. That was my bad for not realizing that, so the game didn't break at all. That was my fault. But now we've opened this door here and Tails can come through. And using him, if we can, there he is, we can send some buddy bots inside this little hole here. There we go, buddy bots.
Go, buddy bot, go.
Go, go. I just looked over and I confirmed I am recording right now. I'm probably going to check like every 30 seconds to make sure I'm still recording because gosh dang, it is. You guys don't understand how unbelievably frustrating it is to go through like a 30-minute recording. You already know the video is going to be late. People are sitting there waiting for it. I just want to get it out for you guys, and then suddenly, oh no, you have to do it all over again. It is such a bummer, man. Not bomber, man. It's just a bummer, man. Let's go over here, hit the switch as well. Oh, missed it there. And that'll raise some gears. A marvel of engineering. I always found this strange, though. There's all these gears that pop up right here, and only a couple of them are even touching each other. Isn't like the entire point of gears to transfer rotation from one spot to another? And half the gears are not even touching each other. They're just kind of sitting there spinning in place. So, what is even the point of that? I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken what gears are actually used for, but that's what I always thought they were for, is transferring rotation. So go up here with Tails, and I could break all these things, but I have 100 rings already, so not even going to bother. Grab that checkpoint, and let's move on! Oop. We got cutscenes! I've seen this cutscene enough times. Hey, Maya, how you doing?
Life form not recognized.
Oh, come on, I'm a hedgehog. Did you guys not have hedgehogs 1,000 years ago?
Processing. Processing.
It's pretty slow processing. Might be an Apple
Whoa,
processor.
cool.
Oh, cool.
Butcher you said that past you.
Which is
I just realized I've bashed on Apple like 2 different times during this Let's Play already. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not an Apple fanboy. We had to use Apple computers during college, and
Makes sense.
Apple computers do not agree very well with Maya 3D software. At least they didn't used to. Maybe they fixed it, but that crud would crash a lot, and it was very frustrating.
I require you to clear the path to it.
So they require me to clear the paths to
Then
the
we'll get you to the map.
something or other, so we can get the map at the map room. Hooray! Let's kill some enemies here. Now, there is an objective marker over that way. A couple things I actually want to point out is that I figured out some new commands in this game. A lot of people don't seem to know about these, actually, but if you click the left joystick, you can see it pops up that objective marker again. I've seen a few reviews of the game that specifically complain that when an objective pops up, it pops up for like 5 or 10 seconds, then it vanishes, and that's that. So it turns out if you hit that, it will pop back up. I don't know why the game never tells you about that, so I don't exactly blame the reviewers for not knowing about that. But it is something that is in the game. Another thing is if you click the right stick, it will center the camera behind you. Usually, I guess it won't in this case because I am in a combat section. But usually, if you have control of the camera when you click the right joystick, it will click behind you. Still not here. But I'll show it off whenever I can.
We should check out the area around.
Looks like a lot of these places just have a locked camera. I actually found that to be a pretty big issue in the game, is the sections that have locked cameras, sometimes the camera's focusing on who knows what. It's just kind of like pointing to the wall or something, and it's so silly. But here we have a new enemy. These are like some eyeball dudes. Kind of reminds me of the eyeball monster from that Small Soldiers movie back in the 90s. I used to love that movie. I actually had a Small Soldiers board game and a bunch of action figures as well.
Let's blast
But
some
let's
heavy
kill this
metal.
guy. Now, the annoying thing that these guys do is they will go down into like a blue shield. Oh, and now we have to fight 2 of them. They will go down into a blue shield, and when they're doing that, they'll do 3 attacks that you have to dodge. And once they get out of the attack, then you can actually hurt them again. You see my buddy bots are going nuts on him, though. I really enjoy Tails a lot for combat, especially with the buddy bots. I think he's awesome. Now, one thing is, when you get this combo counter up, I think you do get some kind of bonus for getting your combo higher, but I've only gotten up to about 50. The last recording, I got my combo counter up to about, I think, 52, which is a triple S, and I got that during this section right here. So that was the best combo I ever got. Of course, I didn't actually record that, so crud. Now, I think also that whenever you get hit, like that, it will drop your combo. So either you don't hit the enemy for a few seconds, or you get hit yourself. Both of those outcomes will drop your combo. Now, these guys have way too much HP, but finally we killed them. But I don't think that combos really do much. I think they might give you some extra robot parts, but robot parts aren't actually that useful. You can only use the robot parts to unlock certain things around town, which it is useful for that, but you're going to have plenty of robot parts to do that stuff. The only thing that's going to take a ton of robot parts is whenever you want to buy some of the upgrades. And the thing about the upgrades is they don't actually do that much. Like, you can very easily play through the entire game, have it be an absolute cakewalk, just super easy, and never have to do anything with the upgrades. So they are pretty much unnecessary. I don't even know if they're useful. Like, if I were to go get them right now, I'm not sure if they would even help me out at all. So, not really worth worrying about. I probably won't be doing too much with the upgrades at this point. Ow. If I could stop getting hit, that'd be great. I normally try to jump over them, but it wasn't working out so well there. Let me get my buddy bots on the field again. And we already got one of them down. Nice. Watch this combo go up, though. Once those buddy bots start hitting, gosh dang! Of course, he'll probably die before I can get a really good combo going. Maybe, actually, I will get something. No, he's dead. Got a 43, I guess. Oh, and suddenly lasers! Now, one thing about these lasers, though, if you use your dodge thing, which is either the L or R button, you can just go right through them, so you don't even have to jump over them. So lasers, not exactly the scariest thing, considering you can just do that. We trigger that, and more combat! Let me go ahead and drop down a few of these guys. You know what I could do is I could drop down a few buddy bots, and then... Come on, Sonic, don't hit the guy with the shield. I could drop down some buddy bots to get those going, and then switch back over to Sonic and start doing the homing attack for massive damage. But yeah, this area does have a lot of required combat, but that's okay. I just wish these guys didn't have so much HP. The little guys, not a big deal. The big eyeball guys, They are a bit annoying just because they take so many hits. And the funny thing is, these eyeball guys are not even the biggest enemies. We will fight bigger stuff later on. Spoilers, I guess, but I don't think that's a huge surprise to anyone. Let's see, we got more lasers? Heck yeah, we do.
Stepped up the lasers, didn't they?
So I guess lasers are getting a little bit more complicated, but again, we can just, well, kind of failed right there. But you can just spam dodge. Like, you can go straight through lasers, and I'm pretty sure that you have no points of vulnerability while you're dodging, so
Hey, look at
you
those
are just
lights
going to be
over
just
there.
fine.
It's like the holidays.
Like the holidays. Yeah, Sonic, that's exactly right. Another thing to note with the lasers is they don't actually go all the way out to the edge. I don't think they hit the corners at all, so you can safely stand on the corner tiles without much of an issue. We'll drop this guy in here. He'll go inside and wreck that computer. I think if we do that, what does that do for us? All the way back here. Oh yeah, it'll spawn this line thing for us. So we can go all the way back, use the zip line.
That's good.
I'm going to go back to Sonic, though, because he is faster traveling. I think the fastest way to travel with Sonic is mashing the spin dash here, so you'll probably see me be doing a lot of that. There's one other form of movement that I really enjoy, which is with Sonic. With Sonic, you jump and then do a spin dash from the air, and it feels very fluid and very nice, but I don't know if it's faster than just mashing spin dash. Of course, we have more enemies to kill. But I think what I'm going to do is lure these guys to the edge and just throw them off, because there is a pit down here. So that'll save me some time having to hit them for their bajillion HP. Let's see if I can get these. Got you. The only downside to the grapple is if they hit you while you're trying to do it, it will interrupt you. So that's kind of the downside. But in general, you can see it's a pretty good tactic. Got one more here. Oh, two more actually. That didn't quite make it. Let me... Oh, that killed him though. Wow, maybe throwing them into the red force field is the way to go. Did Tails already kill that eyeball guy? Wow. If I could actually throw it at the force field, that'd be great. Oop, I stopped just before picking him up there. Man, my aim is terrible, but it looks like it still worked. Let me pick up this guy. And did that do anything? Yes, it did! Nice! So that is the way to go here, I guess.
Nice one, Tails.
Of course, sending them down the pit would work as well. Oops. I thought the shield went down. But yeah, sending them in the pit would work as well. The only downside to that is, simply put, the enemies have to get over to the edge for that to be a thing you can do. What do we have here? It's a giant robot! So what I did on the last recording is I finished off this area and then called it a day, so I guess I will do the same here. Might be a little bit of a long episode, but it's been a while since we made some good progress in the game, so I think that it's about time we do a good chunk of the game here. And Lyric's just laying out his crazy plans here.
But can we just let him off with a warning this time?
I don't know why Quincy's working with him. Quincy's supposed to be our buddy, but I'm guessing it's because he's a robot. Lyric doesn't want to actually kill him.
Would never be able to heal me. No, they didn't. I had to make this to keep myself
Yes, the
alive.
big blue button.
Technology is the
His
only
big blue button that controls robots.
which is
Of course, the company that made this game is called Big Red Button, but they gave the big bad guy a big blue button instead.
build it.
I don't know why.
My robotic piece.
Somebody needs a hug.
Yeah, he could probably use one.
Down.
Or a beatdown. That. Oops, I just bumped my mic there. Yeah, we'll probably end up giving him a beatdown. I mean, we could give him a hug. That would be the nice thing to do, but
That is
we're not exactly nice.
awesome.
Sonic is kind of a jerk in this game, actually.
Robots over there. Let's get rid of them.
Yeah, let's get rid of him. Trying to grapple them here, but
To fight
I
back.
keep grabbing the wrong one, and then they hit me. And that guy just... What the heck was that? He just did like a backflip off the edge, I guess.
Love it.
So we free up the switch here. Let's hit it.
How do we activate
And I think that'll activate something on the other side.
May work.
Yeah, they'll lower that platform so we can go to the left back at the intersection, and we can actually go that way.
I say anytime
Very
a
nice.
path opens up, we just take it.
That's a good plan, Sonic. One thing, I never really realized this happened before, but one thing that is really obnoxious with this game is every time they spit out a one-liner, which is pretty much all the dang time,
see cool tech?
the game will fade down the music, say the line, and then it fades the music back up. And considering how often they do one-liners, kind of annoying. So the music is just like constantly going in and out. I mean, they don't cut the music out entirely, but they fade down the volume.
Watch out.
So it's a little bit silly. And again, here you can just dodge through the lasers. They're not going to hit you at all.
Avoid.
Don't even have to time it, just mash that button. Let's
I think we have
see.
to go against the
More
flow.
conveyor belts, but we got 2 crowns right here, so I'll grab both of those.
Flow anyway.
Grab this guy. I've only got 2 out of 12 crowns here. I probably missed plenty of them, but not really worried about crowns. All they really do for you is they
Do you see any
allow
way
you to
we
get
can
new
turn this
upgrades, pretty
barrier
much.
off?
That's about it.
Gotta be
I can't
something
recall if I've already
powerful
mentioned
to
this, but
We need to
I
find
know
a
I
way
mentioned
to
this in the
destroy
last recording. I don't know if I
power
mentioned it
source
this
for
time.
these lasers.
But after a certain point, you can actually go back to stages that you've already played, so you can actually get 100% that way. So it's not like if you miss something, it's gone forever like I thought it was. I could go back and get things because of that.
I like
So
this outcome. Nobody
technically, I
gets
could
this
still get
until-
100% if I wanted to. I don't know if I will, though. I don't know if we get anything interesting for getting 100%. And even if I decide to go back and do that, I will say that I probably won't do it on the video. I would probably just do everything on my own time and then show you guys the results pretty much. So just keep that in mind. We have more enemies. Let's see, this guy's probably big enough to warrant throwing off the edge.
I say we
Come
gotta
here,
get
buddy.
these guys
And down
in.
you go. Get this red guy as well.
Time to take out the
Now
trash.
this guy right there, those ones, if you can throw them off the edge, you want to, because those guys have so much HP. I mean, I throw everything off the edge when I can, but especially those guys. Oh, come on, grab the good guy. Well, at least Tails is hitting him. I'm grabbing everything except for the balls, and now they're, of course, going in their shield mode. Ah, jeez. Ah, I thought he was done. Okay, let's grab him quickly before the other guy hits me. There we are. Let's grab this one as well. Nice. Is that all? Yes, it is. Oh! You know how I mentioned there's going to be guys that are even bigger? Yeah, here's one of them right here. And these guys, I don't think you can actually grab with your ender beams, so we're going to have to fight them straight up.
Wanna dance?
I could use my friend as Sonic here, but I think I'm actually going to go over to Tails. Try to spawn up some buddy bots. I think I could also use the Tails' charge attack, which is really nice. If I can get some distance here, charge it up. Boom! Get like a barrage of fireworks right there.
Way to
And
go,
that was actually enough
Sonic.
to kill him, so that was very easy. That was a disgusting oil spill animation. I have no idea what they were thinking with that one.
Sonic, this zip wire will be our
So let's
best
go through the
bet.
zip wire here, see where this takes us.
Tails, I think it's our only
I'm
way.
thinking this is going to take us up to that robot
I
thing.
didn't think you saw it, and I didn't want to be mean.
Got some stuff to break.
You
What
just
is
have to
that?
Point me in the right direction, buddy.
Oh, I guess we go down here and get a crown.
Bounce pad.
And, okay, we're back up here, so I guess that was just like a little portal thing. Let's just dodge through all these lasers.
Everywhere.
Let's see, I guess I'll take the left
And
bumper.
conveyor belts. I'd
I don't
say
think it
that's
actually
the
matters
idea
which one
of
you
it.
take. They both drop you down at the side right here, so not a huge deal.
Careful
Let's go on
working your
through.
way through this.
Just keep spamming that dodge. You can see that. I just go right through a wall of lasers without any trouble. But I think right over here, yep, another zip line.
Sonic, get to
And
the
during these
zip
zip line portions, I don't think you really have to do anything. I just kind of sit here and wait for it. More enemies.
Sonic, engage!
I think the zip lines do get more interesting as you go through the game, though. Later on, in some of the more difficult stages, they will get kind of fun. So
Just taking these.
what I will say is, while a couple of these stages are boring
I think
in the
we're
early
gonna
game,
keep working.
I would say the last probably 3 stages in the game are actually pretty enjoyable. So definitely stay tuned for that if you think this is a little bit boring so far. I mean, the game never gets fantastic. It's not going to like suddenly turn into some fantastic game, but the last few stages are much better than the first handful of stages, in my opinion. Do we still have more enemies? I feel like I've done everything here. What if I destroy these? No, we still got this here. Oh, maybe destroying that one will do it. Right, okay. That'll drop you. I probably did not even have to kill all those enemies, but I did anyways. Might as well grab this crown here, if I can. Got it! So here we have more conveyor
More
belts.
conveyor belts with lasers.
Yep. Yeah, Tails
I don't
Tails
mind
copied me,
getting
I
in the way
guess.
of these lasers.
I think I know how to get this crown up there. This one is a little bit tricky, but you just jump from the top and hover over as Tails, and there you go. I think we can get this one as well. Very easily. Can I use that boost ring if I... No, I can't quite use that. Not sure what to do with that one. Maybe we get a zip line at some point that will use that. And let me send a buddy bot down through here. Oh, come on, Tails. Oh, I can only walk left and right. I thought I could aim at it, but I guess we're locked to a 2D plane in this section. There we go. I love how the buddy bot destroys it, and then it takes another like 5 seconds to actually go down. I don't know why there's such a huge delay with that. Let's see. All of that for a couple of rings. Okay. We'll drop down here. I think we're actually almost done with this section, guys. We're getting pretty close to the end. I don't see. That's the one thing though. I don't actually know how to get this one. So if you guys know how to get that treasure chest, let me know. But I was never able to get that one. So I don't know. Same with that one on the right there. I tried jumping with tails and I could not quite get it to work. I tried using the bumpers and things and it just wasn't working for me. So I don't know how to get those ones. But here we have another zip line. And I think we're just about to get to the top. Maybe not quite, actually. I think we are trying to get to the head of the robot. Not sure if we're actually trying to destroy it or just, I don't know, turn it off. I don't know. Oh boy, we got more speed sections. And one thing I didn't know about until recently, you can actually press L and R here to switch side to side, kind of like lanes. A lot of Sonic games kind of have these lanes as you go through these things. But I somehow didn't know about it in this one. So you can see I can actually shift around here. Makes it a little bit easier than just doing this where you kind of have a fluid movement. So, it's useful. I like it.
Another zip wire. Time
Oh,
for some
I did not even have to hit A there. It just kind of automatically went on the zip wire. I kind of wish that the rings in this game had more of a use beyond just your health, because they give you so many of them, but at the same time, so often you don't need them at all, so it makes them feel kind of like a waste at times. More enemies to throw off the side. And now we're finally at the robot head here, and I think this is like the end of this section, so we are just about done here. I gotta wait for this guy to do his explosion attack. What the heck was that? Let's see if we can just open this up before we kill all the enemies. Didn't seem to do anything. Okay, let's just get these guys taken care of. And guys, once this section here ends, I think I am going to call it a day. Because, well, this level just keeps on going. So I figure we'll call it once we're like 20 minutes in, which we pretty much are. And we can come back next time and do the rest. But for now, let's kill off these guys. Got another one of these big dudes that does the shield thing. So maybe I should actually spawn up some buddy bots here. Of course, they're probably all going to go for the yellow guy, which... Oh, no, they don't. Okay. One of them does. Two of them do, actually. Throw it. Good. Okay, let's see if I can get this guy taken care of now. Start throwing some balls at him. You know, let me do my charge attack, actually. Here we go. Ooh, got him. That attack is so good. But there we go.
Activating gratitude.
Activating gratitude. Fantastic.
You have saved my world.
Yeah, no problem,
We have
Maya.
to save ours. Get us to that map.
Yeah, I would very much appreciate if you could get us to that map room. Please and thank you.
How will we know when she's ready?
I have no idea, Tails.
Ready?
Oh,
She's ready.
right. I guess that works. I forgot about that line. But I guess we're running on top of the giant robot hand
Leads to
here.
the map room.
So Maya can control giant robots. That's a thing. Here we are. So guys, that is going to be it for today. We will come back next time. I'll meet you guys on this elevator. And we'll see if we can find that map. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you then. Take care.